Hey buddy, it's Crazy Guitar 4. Welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. In the last episodes, we went to Classic Mode as another newcomer to the series, that being Villager from Animal Crossing. Yes, this kind of character was added to the game. Pretty cool character, very unique. Not one of my more preferred characters, but definitely a very unique and could be enjoyable character. In this episode, however, we're going to be going to Classic Mode with a returning one from Brawl, one of my old personal favorites, Olimar. Yes, coming back with his Pikmin. So yeah, this is going to be pretty fun, I think. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so Olimar's back. Before we actually get into things, of course, let's check out Olimar's alternate costumes. So we have the standard Olimar, you know, costume from like the Pikmin games, which I think is like, I think they're more so connected to like Pikmin 2 or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's, yeah, the standard costume. We've got a red one, which seems to be a Smash original, as well as a green one, which seem to be Smash originals. Nothing really crazy about those. We have a blue one, which combines elements of his white and blue costumes from Brawl, and then we change into a whole new character, Alf, who is the protagonist of Pikmin 3, again, that came out, I think, a year prior to Smash 4. So yes, the remaining costumes are actually with Alf. So Alf got, obviously, yeah, we got the first one about the standard costume. We have a green Alf, which is based on Charlie, Alf's captain in Pikmin 3. We've got Alf Pink, which is based on Brittany, Alf's co-worker in Pikmin 3. And finally, a red outfit, which is based on Olimar's appearance from the original Pikmin. But of course, we're going to be going as standard Olimar, because that's the boy, and it's, of course, you know, the classic standard, you know, costume or look for the character. So yes, Olimar is back with his Pikmin, and now obviously, like I mentioned, has Alf as a secondary character costume, kind of like Bowser Jr., who has like all the Koopalings as alternate costumes. Oh, I swear, if I got the 0, I would have been so pissed. So yes, Olimar back in with his Pikmin. Olimar's changed a good bit since Brawl. Overall, he's kind of the same. What's mainly different about him is the fact that back in Brawl, he used to be able to have a total of 6 Pikmin with him, which was insane, but it was amazing. His Pikmin were, yeah, pretty busted, to say the least. I think he would, like, ended up being, like, the 3rd best character in the game or something. Like, he was, like, nuts back in Brawl. Absolutely. And for good reason. He was very, very fun to use. I love Brawl Olimar a lot. But yes, so he does not have the ability to get 6 Pikmin anymore. He can only have a total of 3 now, which really diminishes his, quality sort of as a character, which really sucks, but it is true. Speaking of the Pikmin, he does have the same Pikmin as he did back in Brawl. Those being 5 different variations, where we have the red Pikmin, which deal more damage for attacks, around 1.2 times damage for most attacks, but less for throws, around 0.8 times damage, and their attacks have a flame effect. The yellow Pikmin have larger hitboxes, around 1.25 times larger for most hitboxes, and their attacks have an electric effect. The blue Pikmin have more damaging throws, around 1.6 times damage. White Pikmin have minimal power and attacks, around 0.8 times damage for most hitboxes, but have significantly longer grab and toss range and deal more latching damage. The grab-related attacks have a darkness effect. And finally, we have the purple Pikmin, the big boys, in which they have high power and damage, around 1.4 times damage for most hitboxes and knockback, but have minimal range for ranged attacks. So yeah, all the different Pikmin have different properties as they did back in Brawl. Yeah, so like depending on like what kind of situation you're in, you may want to use a certain Pikmin for something. Again, like if you do have, like, if you do throw your Pikmin and have them latch onto the opponent, you would want to primarily go for the white ones, because they do a hell of a lot of latching damage, and then Pikmin for like your big heavy throws, or sorry, the purple ones for sure. And that's about that. So all Pikmin-based moves and grabs involve the next Pikmin in the line to perform the given attack. Upon performing a move, that Pikmin then goes to the back of the line. So it is kind of like an assembly line sort of situation. How like one Pikmin does its thing and then goes back, and then the next Pikmin can do its thing. So yeah, it is pretty cool to see. Again, kind of like requires sort of like some. How do I even say this? It does require a lot of different knowledge in the Pikmin and just like knowing what you have in front and like what you want to use at a given time. So yeah, it is a pretty technical character, but can be very, very good if you know how to use him. So that's for sure. Let's actually go over some special moves real quick because we gotta do that. So the standard special move is the classic Pikmin Pluck, in which Olimar uses basically just plucks a Pikmin out of the ground. The next Pikmin that he will pluck out will be the next one in line. So let's say he has the yellow one out. The next one he plucks out will be a white one, and then after that a red, and then it goes a purple. Then it would go, of course, back to red, blue, yellow, white, purple. You know, the whole. That's crazy. I hate that the acid like freaking lived at the worst time. If he has no Pikmin, obviously that's when he will, or when he doesn't have the full 3, that's when he can actually like use the pluck and pluck out Pikmin. If he does have all 3 Pikmin though, he will not be able to pluck out any Pikmin whatsoever because he's already has max. Sadly, I wish that his max was still 6, but it isn't anymore, so that really sucks. Also, Sam's just kicking my butt. The move itself does no damage, but it's still like, you know, it's his main move to just like getting the Pikmin out, and like, yeah, so. Oh no, purple! Oh shoot, I know some people like name their Pikmins, and I kind of name their Pikmins. I don't know why, it's just like a fun thing to do. Oh shoot, there's a Pokeball. Give me that, thank you very much. What's that? Oh, Meowth. I mean, that's cool. Especially for this! Thank you very much for that, Meowth. I appreciate it. So that's cool. That's Pikmin Pluck, and here's his final smash. Bye-bye. That was crazy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, that's how it goes. I guess since we're here, we might as well check out his or go over his side special, which we showed off a few times already. This one is called Pikmin Throw, which is pretty self-explanatory. He throws a Pikmin. The first one that is in line will be thrown, and it will latch onto an opponent and damages them before falling off, either because of flinching, the opponent's damage, or being killed. So yes, in regard to the opponent's damage, what is it? Pikmin's latch duration decreases when the opponent's damage increases, even when undisturbed. So when undisturbed, the Pikmin can stay latched on for a maximum of 6 seconds from 0 to 49%, a maximum of 5 seconds from 50 to 99%, a maximum of 3.5 seconds from 150 to 349%, and a maximum of 1 second from 350 to 999%. So that's interesting. I actually never knew that until just now, which is pretty cool. How like the different latching durations will depend on like the opponent's damage, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's a cool stats to at least like keep in mind. So yeah, one thing I should mention though, not all Pikmin will latch on. The only one that doesn't latch on, like I mentioned, is the purple one. That's the only one that does not latch on. All the others will latch onto an opponent if you were to throw them on them. And of course, each Pikmin, like mentioned before, has varying different amounts of damage that they do when latched onto an opponent. So there's that. Oh, what the heck, Inkay, you scumbag! I blame you for that. I just tried to get Marth there. Oh, appreciate Hakute chip. Marth is like, he's acting strange. That's for sure. Oh, come on! Hold up. I'm scared. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Oh shoot. Oh, let's go. Oh, that was scary as hell, but we actually avoided that somehow. Get it. Nice, nice, nice. Uh-oh. Damn, I freaking hate that Lucina and Marth are still alive. Like, why? Can you leave? Holy hell. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But yeah, the Pikmin pluck is pretty simple. It's still pretty self-explanatory. It's his main projectile move. That again is only a move that can be used if Olimar has Pikmin to use. If he doesn't have any Pikmin, he will not be able to throw anything with the move. He will have to have at least one Pikmin available. Oh come on! I hate that. That was a freaking falling through platform, or a feasible platform, whatever. Hold on, let me try and like throw. His grabs are very disjointed too, because the Pikmin like do very weird stuff when he like throws. So it's like, yeah, it's pretty cool. There's also like, when it comes to Pikmin throw, the side special, there's damage that can be done by the throw itself, and then of course latching onto an opponent will do damage. We also saw real quick the up special, which is you know, it's called the Wing Pikmin. Very different from what it was in Brawl. In Brawl actually was a tether recovery where you would throw the line of Pikmin and they would tether onto the ledge, and the more Pikmin he had, the better of recovery it became to be, because you know, he would get more range from the move. This time around, he has the Winged Pikmin, which are new from Pikmin 3, of course, and this is the only time you actually like see them in Olimar's moveset. And they lift Olimar into the sky. After a while, they do end up, you know, letting Olimar go, you know, after like, I don't know, a few seconds of being out, and then we'll go away and put Olimar into a helpless state afterwards. So yeah, with the Winged Pikmin move, however, what's pretty cool about it is that the distance that Olimar can gain from the attack, from the move, actually depends on how many Pikmin are with him and which Pikmin are with him as well. If he has no Pikmin, he will be the lightest, because the Winged Pikmin carry both him and the Pikmin. So no Pikmin Olimar is the best one to recover with, if you want to gain the most distance, the most height with the recovery. But like having like 3 purple Pikmin, for example, will be the worst thing to have, because Olimar will be the heaviest, and he will gain very low distance with the Winged Pikmin attack. So yeah, that's how it works, and I'm pretty sure like if you were to continue pressing the special button, it will also do like more damage, not more damage, but like you will be able to travel farther. But yeah, so that's about that. It takes approximately 3 seconds for Winged Pikmin to be able to travel the same distance again after the conclusion of the initial usage. Olimar can also use his aerial attacks while being carried, similar to the wings of Icarus. So that's pretty cool. However, doing so will render him helpless immediately after the conclusion of the aerial. So he can use an aerial out of the move, but he will get put out of the move, so keep that in mind. That's basically it for Winged Pikmin. Not a damaging move, but, you know, still pretty useful of a move. So far, the only damaging move that he has for his specials are his side special. So, yeah, you really have to rely on his, either his side special or his smash attacks or even aerials. His up air used to be so broken. I love that move so much back in Brawl. How it was like a multi-hit attack. Oh, it was so good. And like, look at the different damage, varying effects and damage that like the Pikmin do when you have him out. But we have one more special move to go over, this being Pikmin Order. So let's say, this is a move where Olimar simply calls his Pikmin using his whistle. So let's say his Pikmin are away, he used the whistle, and they go immediately to him. This would be very useful, especially when like Pikmin are very far away from him and he needs them, or when they're even like off stage, he can typically use the whistle and call them back to him. So it's very good. It's a very good move to just get your Pikmin back so they don't like die and you have to like waste time plucking, you know, more out. So yeah, definitely a good move in his arsenal, really necessary to have. It also, fun fact, grants super armor on like a specific set of frames from frames 6 to 12. So if you time the move well, you can gain some heavy super armor from the attack. So that's really useful. I remember it being a thing back in Brawl, but I've never really been able to like pull it off. Let me see if I can try it. Hold on, let me see. Okay, that was not it. It's like early into the attack. Hold up. There it is. That was the super armor. Damn, that's heavy super armor too. Holy crap. He like really tanks that hit. Sheesh. Yeah, but there we go. That's Olimar. I mean, we basically went over all there is to him. He's a very unique character, and the fact that, again, he primarily uses his Pikmin for attacking. One final thing I guess I will mention about Olimar in this game compared to how he was back in Brawl. Obviously, back in Brawl, he did have a move outside of the Pikmin that he can use just as plain old Olimar. This is also a freaking terrible combo of moves. Oh my gosh. He actually had his down tilt, which can actually like where he uses a headbutt to damage opponents if he were not to have Pikmin. But in this game, he actually gets added a... Okay, then, that was unnecessary. He gets access to a pretty good forward tilt. His forward tilt is a move that gets added that actually does punching damage. At least I'm pretty positive it wasn't a thing in Brawl. I'm pretty positive it wasn't, because I do not remember it being a thing. So that's a really good, like, alternate move to use with Olimar. If you don't have any Pikmin to use. So definitely, like, I would definitely heavily recommend it. So yeah. Oh yeah, one thing I should mention is that you can actually have multiple Pikmin latched onto your opponents. You can have a full set of like all 3 of your Pikmin latched on. I tried. Oh my gosh. Oh, I lost red. No, I didn't. He lost red. That's good. Wait, no. Oh, I guess I just got red back. Okay, yeah. See how the Pikmin whistle can like really save you guys? There we go. Get out of here. What are you even trying, my guy? What even trying? Nice. There we have it. There's Olimar's classic mode run through. Pretty fun, pretty fun. I do miss Olimar a lot. I really do. He was like crazy in that game, one of the best characters. But Smash for Olimar is still pretty fun. You know, you can use him still very well. And his Pikmin still like are crazy as they usually are. I actually kind of want to show off the difference in like his up special. This is his up special with like what, 1 Pikmin? Goes pretty high, right? If we get rid of the Pikmin though, he gains a lot more height, it basically goes much quicker, I will say. It goes a lot quicker when he has no Pikmin. So definitely a really good one to use. Like, I guess one like technique you could do is if you need to recover off stage and like throw out all your Pikmin if there are any near you, and then use your recovery so you gain the most out of it. But yeah, not bad. We got 2 new special moves with Olimar too. Order to tackle and tackle Pikmin throw. I assume that one's probably like very like similar to just like how the purple Pikmin go. I assume so. And I did score too, surprisingly enough. I did much better with Olimar than I anticipated, but not bad, not bad. Okay, Olimar, let's get these credits rolling. Oh, and he also has a neutral air. I forgot about that. Okay, so he has more attacks like that are non-Pikmin related in his arsenal. I totally forgot. I don't know why, because I keep thinking it's just like, it's only Pikmin, you know? Because that's like his main shtick, but it's like he has more attacks other than just like his Pikmin attacks. Like again, I just mentioned that, oh, that move's crazy. Hold up. Yeah, I forgot about that move. Like I mentioned, yeah, his, I think he has 3 moves in his arsenal that he can use without Pikmin, those being his neutral air, his forward tilt, and his down tilt. Actually, and also his up tilt as well, which is also like the neutral air, but just like from the ground, so. Yeah, he's got 4 moves in his arsenal that actually can be done without the Pikmin. So, yeah, I guess it's pretty cool. 4 damaging ones. Like, I wouldn't exactly include the whistle or the Pikmin pluck as you know, in that category. But yeah, so there's Olimar, you know, he's fun, he's unique, he's enjoyable. You know, I know some people like The Buzz, for example, who can like go crazy with Olimar, like one of, I'm pretty sure, if not the best Olimar player of all time. One thing I absolutely love about Olimar though is like, in instances like this where you have, the yellow one is the best for this because of the electric damage, but you can have like this multi-hit attack that just like keeps going as long as there's like multiple credits. Look at that! He just stays in place! Oh my gosh! It just keeps going. It just keeps going as long as there's credits on the screen. He's like not even getting closer to the ground, and it's still going. Oh my gosh, that move is so fun to use with the freaking yellow Pikmin. Oh my gosh, it's so enjoyable. And there he goes again. Look at that. He's stuck in limbo. Oh my gosh, it's so enjoyable. I love it. One of my favorite. And he can also do it with the up air as well. Oh my goodness. Probably one of the best. I don't know if it's one of the best because he is like stuck in a specific place the entire time. But it could be one of the best moves to use for the credits to like clear them. But yeah, there we have it. There's Olimar. There is Olimar. He's there. He's present. So is Alf now. I mean, that's pretty cool. I would have rather had Louie from Pikmin 2, but like I guess Alf makes more sense because, you know, Pikmin 3 came out, so they want to advertise that more. But anyways, let's go into training mode real quick. Obviously, we're going to check out the usual. His Final Smash and his taunts, which I'm pretty sure are like the exact same as they were back in Brawl. But let's peep it out again. Let us see if there's any changes. So we got the up taunt. Little jumping animation that he has. We have the side taunt. Little roll around. Oh, the Pikmin, what are you doing? And a down taunt. Little shimmy that he has. Nice. So pretty simple ones that just involve him, no Pikmin. The Pikmin, interestingly enough, do they have less frames? They must. I never knew that, but apparently, I guess on the 3DS version, it's hard to tell. Yeah, but on the 3DS version, they do not have, they aren't like full frames like Olimar is. They actually have some frames, maybe like 30 frames or less. Damn, that's actually really interesting to know. I did not know that. But yeah, now that we're here, let's check out Olimar's Final Smash. This one being End of Day. Let's do two variations. Let's do the one that's where you're up, you know, away from opponents. He goes into his ship and just says bye-bye. While he's out, Bulborbs come in and attack, and finally, after a while, he slams down with his ship with a big explosion. So there are some things to mention about the attack. How you can actually maneuver the ship, the Hakotate ship, however you want. You can actually just kind of have it go up and then straight down, or you can maneuver it pretty left and right as much as you want. So it's very good in like how much mobility you can have of the attack and really just like trying to catch your opponents. I'm pretty sure it could also spike off stage. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but yeah. One problem though is that its KO potential has significantly worsened since Brawl, but it's still fairly strong as its most damaging explosion is strong enough to KO middleweights at 70% while near the edge of Final Destination. So yeah. Although its least damaging explosion deals significantly less damage, it has significantly less knockback. And then the Hakotate ship, like I mentioned, can be maneuvered just like the Warp Star item. However, it is also very possible to self-destruct. One thing let me show off a few things. One, if you do it next to an opponent, they will get grounded into the floor. So that's pretty good in like maximizing damage. And you can also self-destruct with the attack. See how you can just do that. So you gotta be really careful when using the attack. How is he still in the ground? Get out of there, come on. What are you doing? But yeah, there we have it. That's End of Day. Pretty unique Final Smash. I like this one a lot. It's one of my favorites. I'm about to just kind of like show off with like multiple opponents just for the heck of it. Just because I can. I mean, again, same thing. It's like multiple opponents. One can get grounded if you hit them, and then like they'll both get, you know, munched by the Bulborbs, and then finally he slams down and kills both. So yeah, that's how it works. You can actually avoid the explosion of the ship itself, the collision, because of just like being able to anticipate when the ship's gonna land and then just like dodging at the right time, or just being away from the explosion. That's basically about it. So yeah, just saying. But we have Olimar and his Pikmin. A veteran spaceship pilot for Hakotate Freight. Captain Olimar partners with Pikmin and Smash Bros to help him in battle. Olimar is much stronger when he's got Pikmin with him, so keep them plucked and good to go. Pikmin abilities are based on their color. Learn what each is best at. Like I mentioned, he's like, hey, really just kind of like get to know Olimar and just like know when a Pikmin would be useful. You know. Also, yeah, they can like have different forms too. I don't know if that changes their damage output, because in the Pikmin games, a Pikmin can have a leaf on their head, a bud, or a full sprouted flower, and each of those stages and make them basically like stronger, like deal more damage, with the flower obviously being the best. I don't know if that is a thing that they added into the game, a mechanic they added into Smash. That might just be a full like an aesthetic thing. I don't think it's an actual mechanic they added. If they did, that'd be crazy. I would be like impressed if they did, but also like kind of annoyed. I don't know. But that is it for today's episode of Smash 4. Thank you all so much for watching. In the next one, we're going to be heading through Classic Mode as yet another newcomer to the game. And a strange one to say the least. Wii Fit Trainer. Yes, from the Wii Fit series. So we're gonna be seeing a lot of like yoga poses and pretty interesting things with this character in the next one. So stay tuned for that, I guess. So subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including the Twitch, the second channel, music channel, VOD channel. Everything is down below. Go check it out. And I'll see everyone next time. Pop-Tart out.